Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Azim Ezayir bin Mazhar and I'm excited to be here today to talk about a very current and important topic in human resource management, the role of data analytics in talent acquisition. In the past hiring, decisions were largely based on intuition, personal experience, or unstructured interviews. Today, however, with the big data and smart analytic tools, HR professionals can make much more informed and strategic decisions. This presentation will explore how data analytics is used in the hiring process, the tools involved, the benefits, the potential concerns, and what the future holds for HR professionals like us. So, without further ado, let's get started. Introduction talent acquisition refers to the process of identifying, attracting, and hiring individuals with the necessary skills and potential to meet organizational needs. Data analytics, on the other hand, is the process of collecting and analyzing raw data to discover useful insight that can inform decision making. In the context of HR, it means using data to improve efficiency, quality, and fairness hiring practices. This topic is very important because recruitment is not just about filling vacancies anymore. It's about strategically finding the right people who can contribute to long-term goals. My key message today is this: data analytics has the power to significantly improve talent acquisition, but only if we are mindful to its limitation and ethical risks. Let's move on to slide number 3, which is the types of data analytics in hiring. Let's break down together the 3 main types of analytics used in recruitment. Descriptive analytics focuses on understanding what has already happened. For example, how many candidates applied for a job last month, or which departments had the highest turnover. Predictive analytics use historical data to forecast future trends. This might include predicting which candidates are most likely to succeed in a role or estimating how long they'll stay with the company. And last but not least, the prescriptive analytics. This prescriptive analytics goes a step further. It uses data to suggest the best course of action, such as recommending specific job boards for advertising or identifying the best time to launch a hiring campaign. Each type plays a unique role in helping HR make smarter, evidence-based decisions. Now, let's move on to the next slide, which is tool used in talent analytics. Modern HR departments use a variety of tools to collect and analyze recruitment data. LinkedIn Talent Insights is a great example. It provides real-time data on talent availability, location trends, and skill gaps across industries. Platforms like Workday and SAP SuccessFactors offer HR dashboards that track everything from application rates to diversity metrics. They help recruiters visualize trends and measure the effectiveness of their strategies. There are also AI-based screening tools such as HireView and Pymetrics, which analyze resumes, assess personality through games, or even interpret body language during video interviews. These tools not only speed up the hiring process but also help identify candidates who are the best fit based on data rather than assumptions. On these very slides, I will explain the applications in talent acquisition. So, How exactly are these tools and analytics used? Let me give you some examples. First, in sourcing candidates, analytics can help recruiters find hidden talent pools by analyzing where top performing candidates have come from in the past. Second, resume screening tools can rapidly filter thousands of applications to highlight the most promising ones. And third, predictive analytics. This predictive analytics can be used to evaluate whether a candidate is likely to succeed in a particular role or fit into the company culture. And last but not least, analytics can improve job advertisements by identifying which words and phrases attract better responses from the desired audience. One famous case is Unilever, which uses gamified assessments and AI to evaluate thousands of graduate applications. This has not only made the process faster, but also inclusive and diverse. In this slide, I will explain the benefits of using analytics. The benefits of data analytics in recruitment are substantial. It can dramatically reduce time to hire or cost per hire by automating repetitive tasks. It promotes objectivity by removing the gut feeling or unconscious biases from early stages. Analytics also ensures a better fit between candidates and roles by matching individual traits with job recruitments. This leads to higher job satisfaction and lower turnover. Furthermore, HR can align talent strategies with businesses' objectives. For example, if a company wants to expand into a new market, analytics can identify where to find talent with the right skills and experience. Ultimately, analytics allows HR to be a more strategic partner in business growth. In this slide, I will talk about the challenges and ethical issues. However, as with any powerful tool, data analytics comes with risk and challenges. One major concern is algorithmic bias. If the historical data used to train a hiring algorithm reflects past discrimination practices, then the tool will replicate those biases. Privacy is another critical issue. Applicants may not be aware that their digital behaviors or video interviews are being analyzed by AI. In places like the Europe, this raises serious legal concerns under the GDPR. There's also the risk of over-reliance on data. While analytics can provide useful insights, it can never fully replace human intuition and context, especially in roles that require creativity or emotional intelligence. Ethical use of analytics means being transparent, obtaining consent, and ensuring that human decision making is still central. Let's move on to the next slide, which is the example of bias in data analysis. Case study: Amazon's bias AI tool. Let's look at a real-world example that illustrates these ethical concerns. Amazon developed an AI-powered hiring tool to screen resumes. This idea was to use historical hiring data to train the algorithm, but unfortunately, most of the historical hires were men. As a result, the system learned to downgrade resumes that included terms like women's chess club or candidates who had attended women's colleges. This created a significant gender bias. Eventually, the project was cancelled. This case highlights a key lesson, which is even if analytics is subjective, the data we feed into it is not. It reflects our biases, and if we are not careful, those biases become automated and amplified. The next slide is about the best practices for ethical analytics. So, how do we use data analytics responsibly in recruitment? First, organizations must audit their algorithms to check for bias. This means regularly reviewing the data inputs and outputs to ensure fairness. Second, human oversight must be built into this process. Algorithms can support decisions, but they should not make final hiring decisions without human review. Third, transparency is essential. Candidates should know how their data is being used and be given the option to opt out. And last but not least, ethical guidelines should be embedded in every stage of the hiring process, from outsourcing to onboarding. This ensures that the data helps us build a more inclusive and trustworthy hiring environment. And finally, the last topic we'll discuss is the future of analytics in hiring. Looking ahead, we can expect even greater integration of analytics into HR practices. One big trend is the use of analytics to support diversity, equity, and inclusion, also known as DEI. For instance, companies can track whether job postings attract diverse candidates or whether unconscious bias creeps into interview scoring. Another trend is the use of real-time dashboards that allow managers to view pipeline data, application rates, and hiring bottlenecks instantly. Also, internal mobility is becoming more data-driven. Analytics can identify existing employees who are ready for new roles, reducing the need to hire externally. In the future, analytics won't just support recruitment, it will shape long-term workforce planning. To wrap up, data analytics is a powerful tool for transforming talent acquisition. It improves efficiency, enhances objectivity, and even helps organizations find the best possible candidates. However, we must remember that data is not neutral. Without proper oversight, analytics can reinforce existing inequalities and even create new forms of discrimination. And that's why ethical practices, human judgment, and transparency are essential. As future HR professionals, it's our responsibility to use data not just intelligently, but also fairly. For the references, these are some of the academic sources used in my presentation, including recent studies from 2022 to 2025 on predictive analytics, ethics in AI, and real-world applications in companies like Unilever and Amazon. All sources are peer-reviewed or from reputable business publications. That's all from me. Thank you very much for watching.